Hey, welcome back to 2DG. I'm Tim.
Tristan.
We got another beer review for you. What do we have?
This is the week of Stone. It wasn't really necessarily set up like that, but out of the three options that I really wanted to do, all three of them were kind of Stone, so yeah, whatever. This one, in celebration of 20 years for them as a brewery, they've actually been releasing odd year stuff this year to help build up to it, but this is the next in their series of year anniversary IPA. So 20th Anniversary Citracado IPA, brewed with Citra hops. I don't know if that's exclusive, I doubt it knowing Stone, and avocado flower honey.
Okay, and it's amazing what this company's established and achieved in their 20 years. Escondido, they got the big brewery.
Big.
They've got a big restaurant, brew pub. They're building a hotel.
Which finally, that's been delayed for a number of years.
And they just opened Berlin, Stone in Berlin, and aren't they doing...
There's one in Virginia,
Yeah.
I think it's Richmond-ish
So, I mean,
area.
They're really, really expanding, and they're putting a lot back into their business. So,
And they didn't sell out to do it.
and they produce killer beers, and they do a lot of collabs too, which is really great. I like the fact that they reach out to other breweries in the community and do stuff, cool stuff.
Yeah. They're what Ballast Point could have been.
Well, they didn't have Will Wheaton.
If you don't understand that, we'll get to it in another video.
We've already done one. So.
Yeah, true.
So anyway, let's crack it open.
Let's do it.
Let's not waste time. Oh yeah. Let's get a pour.
Yep, second straight Stone IPA. Wow. A lot darker than I thought. Definitely has the appropriate amount of carbonation, though, it looks like, as compared to the last one. Which I think their 18th anniversary was a golden brown IPA. Last year was the Thunderstruck IPA using only New Zealand hops. Or Australian, sorry.
Alright.
Right. Appearance, nice brown. Dark amber, light brown, with a little golden in there. Not quite what a brown ale or an amber would be.
Crappy light coffee, dark tea.
It's super clear, obviously. Nice finger with the head, half finger if you got big fingers. Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, it's a rather foamy style head, though. It's not a it's not like it's laced with all that syrup and stuff. So I'm curious what this is going to be like.
Smell it.
That's the smell that takes the stress away.
It's like cat pee, raw hop. I'm getting a little bit of like a melony mango thing in there. Kind of like a sweet, kind of clover honey type of thing. Definitely like a sweet malt kind of Stone generic smell.
Kind of lemongrass too. It's got a bit of a grassy tone, but it's more like a lemongrass than straight grass or hay.
Yeah, a little bit of pineapple too. Not like treehouse level type of stuff here, but still really, really good smell.
It really is. It's just one of those you don't want to pick it apart. You just want to enjoy it.
Let's do that then.
Okay. So liberating. It's got... Admittedly, it could use a little more chill.
Yeah,
it
is warm.
It's a little warmer than it need be. Mouth feels really smooth, though. I really enjoy the way this feels. Flavor-wise...
Sorry about that.
Well, I was having some flashbacks to the last one we did. This one's got a better malt backbone, of course. It does have that sweetness, and I can feel that sweetness coming around the sides of the tongue. And It's got a hop bitterness, but it's not. I mean, if you weren't used to hoppy beers, you'd probably be grossing out. But I don't find it to be all that strong. I think the balance is really well done here. So I don't know.
Big pop of bitterness at the front of the tongue. Like he said, the mouth feels back to what we expected. Makes the other one look terrible. With the color, you would expect a lot of malt flavor to be there. It's really not. The flavors of the hops, it's kind of like an orange candy marmalade type of thing.
So I'm gonna say at the back, right when you swallow, you can get a real big pop of that. It's really good.
Lemony, little generic citrus in there. The honey I'm not really getting too much of. I mean, you get a little sweetness, and I feel it has something to do with the mouthfeel too.
Yeah.
But, real velvety texture, dry off the back end. Not as dry as I thought it was going to be, considering it's also 9%.
Pretty dry though.
Yeah, it's pretty dry. Really, really solid beer though. I will say it's not my favorite yearly IPA that they do, but better than the last one. I didn't even bother to pull this up on Rate Beer. It's brand new, so they're not going to have anything.
I haven't had a Stone in a while either, so it's nice to get back to one that feels right.
I mean, like the last beer that we did.
I'm saying prior to these reviews, it had been a little while since I'd had a Stone. Really? You gonna? Oh, I thought you were gonna call me out on that.
No, you
Point
didn't.
something out I forgot about.
You didn't do Ruin 10 at all? It's been out for like a month or a month and a half around here.
Did I?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm just
Yeah, I
asking.
know. I know it's been out, but I thought we'd review it and then.
Yeah, I didn't bring it.
Yeah, we didn't get there.
So I still have like a bottle or two. So double IPA is the category. My favorite style. What are you gonna go with?
Well, firstly, I want to say that admittedly, the Citra thing's been played a lot, and I think some beer manufacturers went too extreme with it. I mean, at first it was neat and exciting, but then you started getting some beers that's all there was in it. It wasn't any character to it. This is not that. I think this blend is really good.
Well, that being said, too, there's definitely brewers that know how to use it and those that don't, and it's obvious. Best example, probably Zombie Dust, Pseudo Sue. I would say Enjoy By, but they use like 12 other ones in there too. So, and allegedly Julius, that's the featured hop, but I don't know the answer to that.
It may be a little bit, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's featured personally, but and interestingly, I had a Zombie Dust the other day.
How old was it?
Brand new.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got a sixer, and there was something about it. It just didn't seem to have any depth to it. I wasn't real thrilled. I was actually disappointed. The range, there was no range in it. I was kind of disappointed. So anyway, back to this beer. For the style, I'll give it an 8. I think that's... No, I mean 8.5. I'm going to go 8.5. I would like to see a little more of the sweetness, but shot up with a little more of the hoppiness, but not necessarily Citra. I'd like a little more yeasty esters too.
I mean, I get that. I get citrus overplayed. I don't understand why you're hating on it so hard, though. I
think it smells better than it tastes. Citra.
I'm surprised you say you want sweeter, honestly. I will give it an 8.5 too. I wish that there were different hops, and I'm sure that if I read the bottle here, it'll tell me that they use something else. Yeah. But it is a little bit one-dimensional. I don't hate Citra at all.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like
I just like other stuff too.
Stone knows how to use it though.
Yeah, definitely.
Good balance, good everything like that. You can tell there's booze in there. It's a little disappointing. I feel that it is maybe a tad sweet with the honey, and it could use a little bit of better range with the hop, but it's solid in my opinion.
There you go.
Overall,
I'll stick at 8.5. I find this a highly enjoyable beer. I know I probably won't get this beer again. If I do, I don't know how.
They do off releases every year.
Well, that's what I mean. I'll never get this beer, the 20th.
Well, depends on how successful it is. Like the third anniversary or second anniversary beer they did turned into their regular IPA. So.
Oh.
And then there was Ruin 10 that was 10th anniversary,
Right,
and they
right.
released that beer.
Well, I don't know if this is one I want
Right, yeah, I agree.
to stay around like that, but
I'll drop it to an 8. Solid beer, definitely not one of the higher rated double IPAs I'm going to go for, and there's definitely other styles that I'd pick over this one if I'm going down the aisle. Definitely not their enjoy after, though. Yeah, overall solid. Can't really go wrong with Stone most of the time. Just like I said, tad boozy, tad sweet, but
I just think we've had so many East and, thank God, Midwest beers lately that it is just nice to get a good old West Coast style back in here.
yeah.
But anyway, go ahead and rate, comment, subscribe. Follow our Twitter if you want to keep up, because we do tweet things when we go. We don't always cover everything we do.
Mostly.
Most
of the stuff we don't cover is stuff that I myself and will excuse you.
Hop Pound.
Yeah, that we do solo without him, but we did tweet actually about Lagunitas, which is
Yeah,
cool.
they did.
And we got retweeted by Lagunitas, so thanks, guys.
Yeah. And we tweeted Wicked Weed and stuff.
Yeah, if you guys could find a way to get Heineken to get out, I'd be more than happy to jump back on, because you guys make great beers. Stone did it. What's going on? Sorry.
Anyway.
Like, comment, subscribe. 2DG.
Hey, see you later.